The Jets saga adds a new chapter this week. After a Monday night loss to the Buffalo Bills and Jeff Ulbricht's interim coaching debut, the New York Jets trade for Davante Adams. After so many rumors with the Davante Adams trade requests and him being linked to either the Jets or the New Orleans Saints, this is finally broken through with Davante Adams being traded to the New York Jets for a conditional third-round pick that could be a second, depending on some circumstances that happened in the Jets season. Now, the Jets obviously get one of the best receivers in the past decade and obviously going to be a future Hall of Famer, but there are still concerns how this has helped the Jets immediately. They still have issues in their head coaching staff upon the firing of Robert Saleh. We covered that for you last week. Link is in the description. And we also have the issues with the offensive line as well, with countless holding penalties on Monday Night Football, and the defense now maybe not being as good as they were last year, but also losing their coach and also now their defensive coordinator that has to take over as head coach of this franchise. Now, this is obviously a move dictated by Aaron Rodgers. He basically called out Mike Williams last night for running the wrong route on an underthrown ball that was an interception that basically ended the game. But thinking about what this means for the Jets, this means that it reunites one of the best duos in recent NFL history, where these two combined for countless touchdowns in their days in Green Bay. And Davante is going to bring in some route running expertise, a patented back shoulder fade that we've seen those two link up for countless times in their Green Bay days. But it also brings some comfort and reliance now, because other than maybe Allen Lazard and maybe now Garrett Wilson, Aaron Rodgers really trusts only few wide receivers in this league, and these two seem to always be in sync. When Aaron's in trouble or he can throw a ball and he can just trust Davante to go and snag that ball. And he tried that with Mike Williams, and they just haven't been on the same page. It resulted in 2 game-ending interceptions, one last week against the Minnesota Vikings, and then this week against the Buffalo Bills on Monday night. He definitely trusts Garrett Wilson and Allen Lazard. Saw the amazing Hail Mary play with Lazard in the end zone, but I think they still were missing something, and now Davante adds that extra dimension in this offense. And in the grand scheme of things, this is absolutely a desperate move by the Jets front office. They are doubling down, tripling down even after firing Robert Saleh, trading for Davante Adams. This means that they are going all in, especially on offense. And Rodgers now has zero excuses. He can't blame the front office, he can't blame the receivers. He got his guy, and now it's just time to go out and produce. We've seen now through 6 weeks a muddling offense, and now we got to see if Davante Adams can help elevate this Jets team at least to get into the playoffs.